in the end of 2011 is when my mental health started deteriorating, where everything started going down. I had a breakdown and I ended up getting sectioned for the first time. The breakdown was immensely scary. Like, I remember the nurses coming to get me. I remember trying to fight them off. I remember even pushing my mum at a point. And I remember my neighbours trying to hold me. Like, it was a really serious breakdown. From the start, how I even got into music, it's a funny story. Like, I used to be into football. So I went football training one day and one of my best friends was rapping. And I was like, what is he doing? So from that day, I've been fascinated by it. From then, I just pursued it, and I've been in like a couple groups. One group was called Chain Gang. I was with them for like a couple years and then fell apart. Then I joined a group called Marvel, and that's when things got really serious.
We come a long way from running this race, when no one cared to even mention our name. But now we're here running this game. You can see the world is up.
We did amazing things. Like, we toured with Chipmunk, we toured with Skepta, we toured with Diversity, and then we put out the single called We Know. The single didn't do so good. The label got cold feet, then we got dropped from the label, and then everything just went pear-shaped. And the reason why I think it went downhill for me, looking back on it on hindsight, is because like I never had a balance of like struggle and success. I've always had like just an uphill. So when you don't have a balance and like something, and it starts going downhill, you won't know how to deal with that. And that's what happened to me. Like, it all crashed down and I didn't know how to deal with it. Like, it all got on top of me. When my group broke up and I went solo, I said, this is my chance to like do what I said I wanted to do and talk about real things and relate to people more. I feel like my single Self Love is like another attempt of trying to give people keys of how they can deal with their mental health.
You give everybody else love, but you never give yourself love. Don't forget about your self-love. Self-love.
Self-love is like the most important key, and it's something we're not taught in schools, and it should be like a topic in schools. Like, self-love should be on top of the board, and it should be like an hour discussion, because it's like if you don't love yourself fully, you can't literally love anyone else in the world. And it's like, another thing I've noticed about mental health and depression, most people that suffer from mental health and depression, they're suffering from a low self-image. So it means that their image of their self has become low due to certain experiences that they've been through in the world. Now, to bring their image back up, you have to get them to love themselves and appreciate themselves. Now, if they can love themselves, they can raise their image back up and they can perform at a higher level.
Don't forget about your self-love. Self-love.
So my advice to anyone that's going through what I went through or was in the place that I was in, I would say keep positive, try your hardest. Like, positivity is key. Don't be afraid to speak up. Talk to your closest friend. We all got that best friend that we can talk about anything to. We all have that best friend. Don't be afraid to share it. If you can't share it, write about it. Get a journal, write about it, just so you can see it and get it out of your system. Whatever you do, get it out of your system, and that's what I'll say. We need to make speaking up cool, so the younger generation don't fall for the trap that you ain't allowed to talk about your worries and your stresses and you can't share your thoughts. Because this world might judge you for your thoughts. It's happening worldwide, the amount of people that ain't happy inside. If you knew, it'd probably leave your mouth wide. I was one of them too, but I stopped trying to subscribe to the philosophy of manning up. Like, I ain't man enough. I'm a man that's enough. So enough is enough. Of people trying to act tough. Why are you trying to act tough? There was a picture going around that says, this is what depression looks like. It had Whitney Houston, Chester Bennington, Mac Miller, a few other people, and they're smiling. You think they're happy as they can be, but now we get to know that they was lying. So the next time someone asks you how you are and you feel like crying, but you don't tell the truth because you think you're better trying to man up, forget trying to man up. You need to get it off your chest. We're all human beings, we all get depressed. Life's hard, this is one hell of a test. But be proud because you are doing your best. God bless.